Avalanche Network went down today. Bitwise, one of the 9 Bitcoin spot ETFs, Bitwise, they're number 4 in terms of Bitcoin holdings. They hold like over 20,000 Bitcoin. They hold a ton of Bitcoin. What do these two things have to do with each other? They seem completely in different worlds. And what do they have to do with Cardano ADA? I want to break it down in this video. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. On the way in, check this out. First off, I just want to say something. And I'm going to have to edit this video to show you the screenshot. But I asked the Bitwise CEO, Bitwise Invest CEO, about ADA. I asked him about ADA. And his answer might surprise a lot of people in the crypto space. So let's start here, zoomed out. We have this space that we are operating in right now. We're investing in right now. And this is just my take. This is my perspective on the space. Trillions of dollars, I think, just getting ready to enter the crypto space as a whole over the years. Tens of trillions of dollars. Bitcoin spot ETF just got launched not long ago, and the adoption and the rate of volume that is happening with the ETF is substantial. It's meaningful in terms of the crypto spot ETF, in terms of the Bitcoin spot ETF and the crypto space in general. Ethereum spot ETF in play for this spring. So you have those two things. Then you have right now Avalanche. This is just a news headline. It's important for me to talk about it. I like Avalanche. I've talked about it a lot. This is no hate towards Avalanche at all. I don't like seeing networks get shut down in crypto, but is a huge point in terms of my personal crypto journey and my investment thesis in the crypto space, especially as it pertains to Cardano. So let me explain that. Avalanche went down. Solana went down weeks ago, and I don't remember how many times it's gone down. I think like over 10 times. These things that I'm talking about, Bitcoin spot ETF, Ethereum spot ETF, trillions getting ready to enter space, Bitwise and the nine ETF firms, Solana and Avalanche, they're not really seclusive. They seem like it, but they're not seclusive. They all are within this general ecosystem, and they all are part of the general crypto narrative and the story that is happening right now, the story that we're a part of. Each thing really does have to do with each other. And so the reason why I'm bringing all this up is there's two reasons. I'm first going to discuss the Bitcoin spot ETF, Bitwise, when I asked the CEO about ADA. I'm first going to discuss that, and then I'm going to discuss what Avalanche Network going down has to do with it. So I'll put a screenshot here, but I asked Hunter Horsley is his name. And by the way, you know, they're doing such a good job for marketing Bitcoin. But I asked him, do you all have your eyes on ADA, right? Because all the talk has been about the Bitcoin spot ETF and obviously now the Ethereum spot ETF. Do you have your eyes on ADA? And his answer was something along the lines of course. Of course we have our eyes on ADA. And ADA is actually part of one of our funds, or I think a few funds, but one of them being the BITW fund, which is a crypto 10 index. And here's the thing. ADA, I opened it up. ADA's sitting there between Solana and Avalanche in the fund in terms of weighted average. Bitcoin obviously at the top, Ethereum's up there as well. But ADA right in between Solana and Avalanche. Okay, so the Bitcoin spot ETF, the number 4 in terms of allocation, in terms of the Bitcoin spot ETF, the firm, number 4, over 20,000 Bitcoin, Bitwise Invest, has a fund with ADA in it. Has their eyes on ADA, on Cardano. And then I'm looking at Cardano ADA, sitting in between, on this fund, sitting in between Solana and Avalanche. And I just know from a fundamental technical perspective, especially just today and in weeks past, ADA is the one, Cardano is the one chain that has not got shut down. So not only do you have this firm, this massive firm, and I'm sure there are others with their eyes on ADA. We know Grayscale has ADA allocation. Not only do they have their eyes on ADA, Cardano, but now they're seeing, and I think this is important. It's not the only thing, but it's important that they're seeing the fact that Cardano network is built differently. And for me, as a value investor, this is why, one reason why I chose Cardano in terms of I'm going to allocate a heavy portion towards an altcoin, what altcoin would it be? For my due diligence, it came out to be Cardano for me. And it's that whole boring, peer-reviewed, rigorous research type of narrative, right? That boring, for people probably new in the space, they see Cardano peer-reviewed. It seems boring on the surface, but I'm telling you, as a value investor, and this is what I think that the big firms, the big money is going to realize, and ADA will become more highly allocated for them. They're going to see that the fact that it's peer-reviewed, time-tested, ton of rigorous research. It took a little bit longer to build, obviously, and to build it so that we could have things like smart contracts, which are here now, DeFi, which is online now. It's all here. It took a little bit longer, and that's where Cardano gets some negativity from. But the fact that they took the time, so Cardano's sitting here right now, not getting shut down, and it has the most, it really truly does. It has the most robust liquid staking mechanism. The staking protocol that is Cardano, the consensus protocol, it's like no other in the crypto space. It really is. And so Cardano's in this era now where it's working on governance. It's going, and it's one of, especially when it comes to the blue chips, the top cryptos, Cardano's like one of the only ones that seems to really be putting a focus on governance, true governance, where Cardano is just completely decentralized, right? Massive treasury. And so you have all these things, and not to mention the scalability. When you bring into play scalability and needing to scale with the industry for enterprise to build on top of, Cardano is at that stage right now. All of these things, everybody, and it doesn't get shut down. I would say that's probably a big selling point in terms of, for me at least, as a value investor, if I'm long-term in this space and I'm trying to pick an altcoin that's built properly, I think not getting shut down is important. That's just me. And not only is it important to me, but as that value investor, right now I'm just sitting here thinking, I really think the big money is going to realize that. If they don't realize that already, they're going to see how Cardano stands out. Bitcoin has its thing, right? It has its thing that to a lot of people is spectacular, and it really is intriguing and attractive to them. No doubt. Ethereum has its thing, no doubt. And I don't hate on it at all. I 100%, I like it and I get it. But here's the thing, Cardano, besides being secure, besides not getting shut down, and besides its consistent uptime and its decentralization factors, it is, the EUTXO system is the best of both worlds in terms of Bitcoin security and Ethereum programmability. That's another thing I think big money is going to realize. So this is a story that just takes time to play out. But as we kind of are just in this space day in and day out, we're seeing things happen. News is breaking all the time. ETFs being launched, protocols being shut down. Cardano is time tested. And I truly think that. It's a consistent top 10. The fundamentals and the technical soundness of the protocol, it's been time tested. And so, you know, this channel and my videos that I do, it's just me tracking my crypto journey. And that this is just an example, a rolling example, an ongoing example of why I think Cardano ADA is a really good play for myself as a value investor. I realize there's other coins out there that are gonna, you know, have way more upside potential, maybe newer coins with lower market cap. That's always the case in crypto. It's always gonna be the case cycle after cycle. But in terms of allocating to an altcoin, in this case, a blue chip like Cardano, these things are really important to me. And so I just wanted to point that out and just kind of bring the stories together, the ETF stories, the Avalanche and Solana shutting down. And again, no negativity towards them. I want to see them succeed. I don't want to see them being shut down or going down or pausing. I don't want to see that. But it's happening. We're in the crypto space. I have to talk about it and do a video about it. And it really does exemplify why I think Cardano is a great blockchain, and ADA is such a good play as a long-term value investor. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, everybody. I appreciate you. Hit the subscribe, hit the like. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.